Hi everyone and welcome to this Christmas party look. Now I wanted to come on here and create this look for you, and it's a very wearable but very easy to create look that you can wear kind of during the day to like a Christmas party at the office that'll take you to the evening, and then you can make into a really glam evening look, a kind of really appropriate party look with the addition of a very bright lip and a little bit of glitter on the eyes. So I really hope you enjoy this. I love this look. I can't wait to wear this look this party season. I think it's a really strong makeup look and I hope you enjoy it. So I'm going to start by adding a little bit of colour and shape to the face using bronzer, and I'm going to use the bronzer in dark, and as you can see here you kind of get three shades. So that's kind of a highlighty shade, a medium shade, well, that's kind of the dark shade, and then a medium shade that'll be great for contouring. And I'm going to just take a large fluffy brush and kind of swirl the brush, tap off any excess, and just start doing kind of a three motion onto my jawline and the top of my forehead. And that's kind of the place where the sun would naturally hit you, and let's face it, no one is getting very much sun this party season. And I always like to take some down my neck as well, but just to really add a little bit of glow to the face. And then if you want to cheat some kind of killer cheekbones using the kind of medium shade, so you want the shade that's more cool toned, this shade here, I am just going to take a little bit of that onto an angled brush. And a little bit is the key word here. And then in the hollow of my cheekbones, which is this area here, I'm going to just suck that in and just dust that into the hollows. And what that does is just creates a really lovely kind of chiseled effect to the face. As you can see here, just blending that all the way up, and it creates a really lovely kind of thinner face in an instant. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of blusher, and I'm using a cream blush here just because it kind of gives that very pretty natural look, and it's very nice as well when it's cold outside and your skin can look a little bit worse for wear, to add a little bit of glow back to your skin. And I'm using this here in the shade Roseblush, sorry, and this is really lovely because it's a very natural shade. It's just a kind of very muted pink shade, so this is going to be really great because it will allow me to just have a little bit of something on the cheek but not clash with the lip and the eye we're going to do. So I'm going to just apply this with my fingers. So just dot a little bit onto your upper cheekbone and blend that out, and it creates a really lovely, pretty, rosy glow that's incredibly flattering on most skin tones. So that's that for the blusher, and it just helps to create a really pretty kind of sheen. Then I'm going to move on to the eyes, and as a base to kind of help my eyeshadow stick, first of all, I'm going to use this crayon, and this is in the shade, what is this called? Ingot, sorry. So that is a gorgeous kind of goldy shade, and I'm just going to apply this all over my lid. And as you can see, it's a kind of pretty burnt coppery goldy shade. I'm just going to blend that out all over my lid, and this is going to help the eyeshadow stick. And you could actually just have this as your eye colour and that is it. It's very pretty. It's kind of got enough of a presence on its own to carry it, but I am going to go ahead and apply some shadows as well. So for my base colour, I'm going to use the shade Coral, which is just a lovely kind of shimmery, pretty shade right here. And you want a little bit of shimmer because, you know, it's party season. If you can't get away with having shimmer at Christmas time, when can you? And this is what the shade looks like right here. It's just a very pretty kind of shimmery, almost pinky tone. And I'm going to just use this all over the lid just to add a little bit of warmth and to help kind of get a little bit more going on in the eye area. But like I said, the eye crayon is so pigmented that you don't actually need tons to build up on this. You just want something to kind of add a little bit of interest to the eye. So once I've got that on, I'm going to go in with my crease colour. And for my crease colour, I'm going to use a kind of purple tone, which is really nice. And even though we're going to have a bright lip, you can actually have a bright lip as well as a kind of slightly more colour in your eye. It just depends on how you do it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, which is called Aubergine, which is very apt. And just take a little bit of that into my crease. So on me, because my eyes are kind of a little bit hooded, I like to take it higher up. But basically your crease is where your eye crease is. So if you kind of look back and look down, where the bone is, the socket of your eye, is where you want to get the colour. And then I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and blend that out completely, which is just going to create a really lovely smoky pretty effect. And as you can see, you don't get a kind of full very obvious purple look. It's just a little bit of shadow to just help make everything look really seamless and beautiful. So on both eyes I've got that completely blended, and I'm going to just leave the eyes like that. But I am going to add a little bit of liquid liner because I love that look, especially this time of year. And I'm going to use this one, and this is in the shade Twilight Purple, which is a nice alternative to black, and it adds a little bit of dimension to your eye, and it's really lovely as well if you've got brown eyes. It really helps to kind of make your eye area appear, kind of make your eye colour look enhanced. So I'm going to use a small little mirror for me to look in while I'm doing this, because liquid liner is a little bit tricky, but it's got a nice kind of sturdy nib on it, so it is very easy to get in there. And I'm just going to kind of look at the shape of my eye and just follow the kind of natural shape. So I like to start out doing the wing, but obviously there are lots of different methods to doing this. This is just how I like to do it. So I like to start out drawing the wing, then close my eyes and just trace it along my upper lash line. And you can see that I'm then kind of joining the wing and kind of filling in this little triangle area, and that just really helps to kind of create the effect that you're looking for. And you can go as thick or as thin as you like. I don't like to go all the way in. I like to kind of keep it on the outer edge of the eye, just because I feel like it's more flattering that way. So once you've got that, you can just go in and kind of sharpen the appearance of the line. But I'm quite happy with that, and you can see the difference in this eye as opposed to this eye. It automatically gives the eye so much lift and so much more of a better shape that I really, really love doing this. And I don't know how well the camera's picking up on the fact that it isn't black. It is actually a kind of aubergine colour, and it's really, so now really that we've completed the eyes, I went ahead and applied some mascara only to my top lashes. I don't want anything on my bottom lashes. And we're now going to move on to the lips. And this is such a great look because it's very much a day look, but if you want to still feel a little bit festive, this lip is great. And then later on I'm going to show you how to take this look to a really glam evening look. But this would be a great kind of Christmas party look if you're having something in your office. This is great. And I'm going to use a chubby crayon, again similar to the eye one, but this one right here is in the shade Chilli Pepper, and it's just a gorgeous vibrant red. And I'm going to just start out by kind of mapping the shape of my lip. And then just kind of filling it in. And there you go. That's kind of the initial look. I love this. I think this lip colour is an amazing, beautiful, beautiful Christmas shade. It's absolutely stunning, and it's a very, very flattering red shade, and it feels really moisturising and lovely on the lips, so you won't mind wearing this on your face all day. So I'm really loving that. But I'm now going to go ahead and remove this lip colour and show you how to amp the look up just ever so slightly and make it a little bit more dramatic for evening time and for a really full-on glam party. So I've now gone ahead and removed what I had on my lips, but you can still see that the majority of the colour's there, and it's kind of left a stain, which is good. You want that because it kind of will create a really good base for the other lipstick I'm going to put on that's a little bit more full on. But before I do that, I'm going to just add a little bit more colour into my socket to deepen it and make the look more evening appropriate. So I'm going to go back in with the aubergine shade and just take a little bit onto my brush and take that into my socket and just take that a little bit higher and get it to look just a tad more dramatic, because it's kind of more of a soft smoky look. It's not a very kind of obvious, almost rocker smoky look. So just to deepen out that crease area a little bit, and you can see already it just adds that little bit of extra definition. And I can't tell you how much I'm loving this lip colour, honestly. I think it's very it kind of reminds me of the colour that Kate Beckinsale wears in, not Armageddon, Pearl Harbor. It's a similar colour to that. I know that sounds like a really weird thing, but I think it's a very gorgeous, really kind of feminine red. So yeah, I'm then going to go ahead and apply a little bit of glitter onto the eyelids, because as we've said before, glitter equals festive season. So I'm using the gold glitter pot right here, and you have to be careful with these because they can get quite messy. You can see how stunningly gorgeous that actually is. And what I'm going to do, in fact, is take a little bit more of the eye crayon onto my finger, and I've just scribbled a little bit onto my finger. I'm just going to add a little bit of that where I want to put the glitter, so I just want it kind of in the centre of my lids, just to act as a little bit of a kind of glue almost, to help the glitter attach itself to. I'm then going to take the little brush that comes with the glitter, and you have to be very careful with this, as I said, because it can get quite messy. I'm going to take the small brush it comes with, dip it into the glitter, and then make sure I've closed the lid of the glitter, because I'm already getting glitter all over the place, and just tap off a little bit of the excess. And then with some tissue paper, what you want to do is just to hold it kind of under your eyes so you don't ruin your makeup. And you can take glitter in your bag, do this in the bathroom before you've got to go out, and it's a really easy way. And then just apply the glitter to the centre of the lid. You want to apply it to kind of where the light will catch it the most. So you can see there the kind of shimmer that suddenly gives the eye compared to that eye is really, really gorgeous. And it just helps to kind of create that lovely Christmas look that you get it with ease without it being too much of a kind of difficult makeup look. So I'm taking a little bit more onto that brush, and again, like I said, just applying it where the light would hit your eye. You don't need to go overboard and apply it everywhere. There really is no need for it. It's really kind of minimal effort, mega impact type of makeup. So I've got that on my eyes now, and I love it. I think it just looks so Christmassy and gorgeous. And I'm then going to go in with the lip colour, and I'm going to use Siren, which is this beautiful bright red. You can see it's kind of brighter than the one we used earlier. And I'm going to just apply this straight onto my lips. And again, it's a similar tone, but it's a kind of creamier, more pigmented version. And there you have it. It's a very, very full-on glamour, dramatic lip. If you're scared of it moving around, blot, and then you can kind of powder a little bit over the top. But I think it's just such a beautiful, beautiful Christmas look, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and everything will be listed in the down bar and where you can get the products and everything. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!